Peace and blessings. Welcome back, Life Warrior. It is great to be here with you on another Monday. I am Dharma Shakti, your host, with your weekly dose of something inspirational. Listen, I know that we're at a time of year where things get busy and there are a lot of things that end up going on around us and in our own lives, and it's just a hustle and bustle time of year. And I thought that this would be a great quote to just pull us in a little bit so that we don't lose sight of what's important, because I find that at this time of year we kind of get sucked into the seasons and the holidays, and a lot of what's important to us tends to kind of get pushed to the side. And so I was just thinking about you all and what I would share in this message today, and this kept coming to mind. This is a quote that I heard from my mentor many years ago, and it really impacted me in a way where I had to really shift what I was doing and how I was looking at my day and looking at my week. So Brenda Burchard says, "Your busy work is not your life's work." Your busy work is not your life's work. How many of us spend the whole week being really busy and doing a lot of things, but not feeling like we're moving towards the things that are really important to us, those goals that we're trying to accomplish, those strides that we're trying to make with our growth, and the changes that we want to make in our life, or the places that we want to go in our life, or the person that we want to be in our life. We tend to get really sidetracked, or rather we get caught up in our busy work, house chores and home responsibilities and driving here and there, and just like the to-do list and running the errands, and all those things are an important part of our day-to-day life. I don't mean to minimize them or say that we should just ignore them, but we get often very distracted or detoured or caught up in our busy work. I gotta do the dishes. Oh, I gotta do the laundry. Oh, I gotta sit down and go through the stack of bills and all the things that we do need to do. They are just a regular part of our day to day, but we tend to get caught up and sucked into that busyness. And if you are somebody who is hearing yourself say often, "I'm so busy, I'm just really busy," I want you to just take a moment to catch a beat and self-reflect. Are you busy with just busy work? And it's okay if you have a lot of busy work. I myself have a lot of busy work. I have a lot of things to tend to around my house, raising 2 teenage boys, being a single mom. I do have a lot of busy work. It doesn't mean that I ignore the busy work. What it does mean, though, is I have to make sure that I am making time, scheduling time, prioritizing time for the things that are important for me. I'll throw in a bonus quote for our Monday message here today by Stephen Covey, that a lot of us spend a lot of time doing what's urgent and not what's important. We put a lot of emphasis and a lot of focus on what's urgent, and we don't put enough time on what's important. It may be urgent that one of my kids needs me to pick them up from, whatever their after school activities are. It may be urgent that I need to go grocery shopping to stock the fridge so that my kids have foods to eat and I can make them dinner. It may be urgent that I make sure that I pay my bills and tend to the day-to-day stuff. It may be urgent that the kitchen is getting kind of messy and I need to clean it up. Those things may be urgent, right? Tending to the day-to-day stuff can often feel urgent, like it needs my attention right now. And again, not to minimize or not to say that we shouldn't tend to those things. The whole point of this video, this Monday message for you all today, is so that we also make sure that we place some focus and some time and some attention and some energy on the things that are also important to us. That we don't just spend our week doing the busy work and then another whole week has gone by where we're just busy, but we didn't carve out any time and we didn't make any strides or momentum towards those goals that are important to us, those dreams that you have, those things that you want to accomplish, those things that you want to achieve in life, those areas of your life that you want to actually have change in, right? Like, for example, You may know that you and your relationships, whether they're romantic relationships or your friendships or your work relationships or your familial relationships, it's important that you maybe get some support, some therapy or some counseling in dealing with things, right? Dealing with communication or dealing with your triggers. It's an important thing to work on yourself so that you show up well in those relationships. But because it isn't super urgent, like in your face, like I gotta do these dishes right now, or I have this pile of laundry that I need to fold and put away, or the day-to-day busyness of stuff that feels urgent, the to-do list, I gotta check these things off the list. It can feel urgent, and we don't make time for what's important. Maybe what's important is your health and your well-being, and you getting back into an exercise routine, or you creating that morning routine. And it's important that you do that for your mental health and your physical health and your overall vitality and well-being. But taking the kids to school in the morning and cleaning up after they're all gone and at school, and taking the trash out and just maintaining your house is like the most urgent thing in front of you. You don't get to what's important. And so if we can learn to tend to what's urgent and what's in front of us, what's on the to-do list, while simultaneously making sure that we schedule in what's important to us. Often those important things are like long-term goals. Those important things are, those things that take time to execute and to plan and to do and to achieve on. It may be a 3-month, 6-month process or a 5-year goal. It's important to you that you have a 5-year plan, but it's 5 years away. And what's urgent is like, I got to pay these bills right now. And they both matter. What's important is that we make sure that we are scheduling in our life's work, the things that are important to us, the things that really bring us joy, and that we're not only tending to what's urgent and right in front of us. We do need to tend to those things. And also it's really, really, I don't want to keep using this word important to talk about the important things, but it's imperative upon us to also shift our focus to what's important, and that we bring those important things into our schedule, that we bring those important things into our week, that we are intentional with bringing those important things in our day-to-day activities. Otherwise, we will spend our whole week being very busy, but not feeling like we've made a lot of progress in our overall vision for our life. I'm sure you've had those weeks or those days where you feel like I did a lot today, but I didn't really check anything really off my project list or my to-do list of what's really going to get me moving forward in creating the change that I want in my life or moving to the next level of my life. I just did a lot of busy work. And I've been there. It's a place that I know very well. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you, because it took me hearing things from my mentors and people that I look up to, books that I've read from great influencers, prior to the influencer movement, but just great sort of thinkers about life, like Stephen Covey, to remind us that we need to prioritize things differently. That it's important that we make time to bring the things in that are a part of our bigger vision into our day-to-day and into our weekly planning, so that we're not lost in the week just being busy. Those things may need your attention and may be a valuable part of your life, of course, but we tend to get sucked into the busy work, and years will pass and we didn't tend to any of our life's work. So I bring you this message today to remind you that your busy work is not your life's work, and that you tend to what's urgent, but you also make time for what's important. So if you need help with that, I'd love to invite you to a 2-month challenge that I'm offering called the Sunday Setup. I know that it's really hard to figure out how to manage your time on your own and find the right tools to help you schedule in what's important, and that you make time for your life's work and not just only your busy work. And so I've been working on creating this 2-month challenge called the Sunday Setup, where we are going to work on block timing and scheduling our week and how to really create our to-do list and make sure that we schedule in what's important for us. So if you'd like to join me, I'll drop the link down below for the registration page where you can get more information. You can sign up. There's a workbook that comes along with it that you'll download that we'll use. We'll meet every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. We'll go live. I'll read something really inspirational to you. I will walk you through the block timing. I will give you the tools to do it. And then we will just sit down and schedule our weeks together. This is a habit that if you can build this habit, it is a game changer for your life. You will start to tend to your life's work and you will start to lean into what's important, and you won't be just lost in the busyness of your day to day. And I really want that for you. We all deserve to be doing our life's work and not just our busy work. So this was designed for you to really help you lean into prioritizing your priorities and getting clear on what those priorities are. So if you'd like to join, please click the link down below and check it out and sign up and join us. We start December 1st, but you can join at any time. I do recommend starting in the beginning because I'm going to walk through the block timing and this project planning thing that we have that I'll be giving you and explaining how to do it. So stop getting caught up in your busy work and make sure you attend to your life's work and join us. Join me for the Sunday setup. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this Monday message and you found it helpful and insightful. If you would like, please hit the like button and drop a comment down below. Maybe share this with somebody who you think also needs to hear this message. And good luck with this week. Make sure that you don't get lost in just doing busy work, but that you also tend to things that are important to you and that make you feel like you're moving forward in your life with some kind of growth and some kind of development. And you're expanding your life and the experiences and the offerings that you are putting out into the world by tending to your life's work and not getting all caught up only in your busy work. Good luck with that. I'm gonna do my best. You do your best, and we'll just work on it week by week. Okay, sending you so much love from my heart to yours. Peace and blessings, my dear friends. I'll see you next Monday. Namaste.